Thinking of going online? All you require is a fantastic website name. At Exabytes, we...
Alter Ego, BTR, looks like they're going to go next. And Alter Ego, they're on the outside still. But they have Rosemary. As long as they can keep Rosemary in, he's going to be the key guy for them to collect more elimination points.
Could also be the shot caller, right, Sir Cloud? So if Rosemary can hang on for dear life here with another person backing them up, another player, it could still be. It's a very resolvable case. Now here we go. Sir Cloud Team ZZ. A while ago, I thought they had a sure frag, but apparently not. They're still stuck at 0. But a lot of our teams here have so much gray on their names. One more team with such is Vampire Esports. Sadly, though, leaving with no eliminations.
Wow, interesting. Another tough round for Vampire Esports. And the fact that Kagendra is still in this with the full squad, he can collect 1 point to pull away from them. Genesis Esports behind Vampire by 8 points. They can overtake as well. So Vampire, you gotta fix something up there.
So I believe it's SG that's left on Team Pie's side with 4 eliminations in total. Finally putting a stop to Alter Ego's hopes and dreams, right? With 3 eliminations, Alter Ego out of there, even with the helm of Rosemary, Sir Cloud. So I didn't want to jinx it, but unfortunately the numbers game, as well as probably being outplayed by some of our teams here, has caught up to Alter Ego.
Wunti knocked down, Team Flash, not the position that they want to be in. Young T comes in. La Paz still trying to spike the soul, but he's being shot at. Oh man, gotta be careful there, La Paz. His other teammates are scattered around. Like they're all trying to find an entry into the circle, but La Paz still caught outside.
Okay, still we have a complete Horaa over here, folks. So if not for the clarification of of mission control earlier on, I would have not voted right for Horaa right now, Sir Cloud. So let's see how they're gonna do here. Horaa, arguably one of the loudest fans that as per Sir Cloud. So let's see how they're gonna fare for our first irregular. I know right now they're still staying quiet. They don't want to be spotted just yet.
Well, they can stay quiet no more because they need to travel into the circle. And maybe a Rosa urban finish. The house of Genesis Esports. Horaa Esports. They're planning their next move. But they might
Nepali team
to go
Horaa Esports.
to Rosa.
Okay. Keeping my fingers crossed here for the CZ. This is their first yellow sight, at least for me. Okay, so safe spotting at night.
No.
Oh, Manpa. First knock right here, or at least probably the first. Yeah, it is the first elimination right here from Team ZZ. A while ago, Sir Cloud, they did knock somebody down. Apparently did become a frag, but this time, one on the board, care of Save. So also, Sir Cloud, we haven't seen much of Save as of late, probably because of the adjustment that they've been doing towards Nova. Again, much due respect to Team ZZ, but hopefully this is going to be a game that we'd see from them. Oh, never mind, they have 2 eliminations already.
Too bad for Manfa. Well, I'm pretty sure that's not him. But anyway, Team Flash. One of the knockdown is going to be Conti. Taken out by Myrna. GE defending their ground. Team Flash. Oh man, it's almost like they're serving themselves.
Horaa Esports,
right now. Zai evaded and they will be knocked down. Team Flash, only one player left.
Support
He's got one, but he will not get a second one. It's going to be Genesis Esports. Nobody takes away this house from them.
Gosh, the wave was too strong to ride right there for Team Flash, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, again, backing up what Sir Cloud said, Genesis Esports most likely this area, like the back of their hands, right? However, in the contest here, we have Horaa, full squad ready to go against Genesis Esports. So there's a bit of bleeding going on the side of Genesis. Sir Cloud, look at what Horaa is going to try to do. I think they have nades ready to go.
Oh yes, Horaa is ready to rumble. Same goes for Aegon IA. They only got 5 eliminations so far, dominating this round. Back onto Horaa. Sky is on his knees. No fear going in, but no fear. Spending their ground side with Elastic of Help. Gets it and knockdown back to back. It is Sai that we're talking about here. And it is Genesis Esports. Nobody wins them in that Rosa. But Malik will say no to that. Double off down back to back with the DBS. Bombard Link now countered by a member of Genesis Esports. And still, Genesis Esports, they win the fight.
Just like that, folks. My team is gone. Sir Cloud cannot be any more right. That is their zone. That's their house. With 8 eliminations. Man, until the circle says so, Sir Cloud, Genesis Esports, they're going to find solace in this particular area. This is their zone. My gosh, Sir Cloud. I have never been this in awe at how Genesis Esports is doing this. They did lose one, but all things considered, all these elimination points that they've had, this is going to look really good on record.
Yeah, even though they don't get the chicken dinner, but they
Dito
only
ka
got
nakatran,
16 elimination points. And more to come. We got Sersha here coming to the compound. This is Esports, 3 players, but RNG get it down just like that. They just so good also, they must win this fight. Smile, jump shot, DBS, but West comes in from the inside. Mega Man goes down.
Nice. What response right here. Okay, so nicely done here from Smile. Now, Search, look at that, Sir Cloud. First team to enter the 2-digit mark, and they didn't have to go on the nasty rotation. They just stayed here the whole time. Okay, Train to kill though. We have a bit of interaction, and Falak first to bring down a member. Now, Love returns fire. Oh, Search Esports, that is a rough encounter. Just like that, Sir Cloud, look at this. Genesis Esports still intact from when we last saw them.
Yes, and he got 12 eliminations. Now, G2K looking for more. This nade for Suyo could do the trick. Looks like we're not landing on the member of Aegon 98. Falak is the closest right now, closest to action, nade in hand. Aegon 98, IQQ at the forefront. Now he needs to reset, but Falak! Big nade to knock that 2 from G2K.
Falak, he is on fire today, folks. I don't mean that literally, but man, he is taking names left and right with 3 eliminations just like that. And Kagendra, ladies and gentlemen, as much as we did not see a lot from Kagendra, they exit the top team we have right now for this particular match, for today at the very least, leaving with nothing once again, Sir Cloud. Vampire Esports, Kagendra, suffering the same fate.
Sí, vos de qué parte sos. Ah, mira.
This is a
Diyos mo
okay,
yaw,
Sir
ano ba
Cloud,
yun?
maybe, just maybe, they found their footing, right? This is the ZZ we know. Surviving beyond stage 4 with a complete
तिमी अनि ऊ धेरै हाल्छ के अरे
I'm rubbing
अब
my
क्रिकेट
chin
हेर्छ
right
यसरी
now.
हाल न युट्युबमा
Oh yeah, I'm sure you are right now, man. But you know who else is rubbing their chin? It's Genesis Esports. All these teams, they are on the inside of us, but Genesis Esports is the only one on the outside, so nobody's giving them that much attention.
Oh my gosh, I'm still looking at the dozen frags they scored in one area. So imagine that. They did go for the hunt. They were the targets. But on the flip side, the prey became the predators. So speaking of predators, we have another one in contention in Aegon I8. Right? With 8 eliminations already, they're just 4 shy from tying with Genesis. So we're moving fast here. We're looking at the circle slowly shrinking. Sir Cloud, who's going to stop this tear by Genesis? My gosh.
Wow, look at Team Pi on the north side, underneath the bridge. SG has been there for the longest time, and nobody would know. Nobody would think of even checking below the bridge at this point.
And I completely get it. 4 eliminations, also not looking bad here for Team Pi, right? They're currently at number 6. So if SG is able to weather out the storm just a little bit longer, to take out one completely, in this case, the last member of Thunder Talk Gaming. By the way, Sir Cloud, they haven't eliminated anybody just yet. We're looking at UU right here. Oh man, caught in a bad sandwich. So it's only a matter of time. I'm not going to be pessimistic, Sir Cloud, but UU is fighting a losing battle.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be
Oh,
there you go. There you go. Smart will pick it up. So 13 eliminations now in the hands of Genesis Esports. Unfortunately, as long as they have lasted 0 points for them. And now, Genesis Esports still on the clear. Everyone's focused onto the Blossom Town.
Looking at the changer cloud, apparently Yuzu managed to get one frag, I just didn't see who it was, and one placement point because they left at 8th place. So at least, not empty-handed. But it is now a matter of domination here for Genesis. Are they gonna break through potentially 20 frags? Here we go. Demo, the last remaining member of IHE, exiting at 6th place. Aegon I8 still with no casualties. My goodness.
Oh man, you're right. Man, Aegon I8, OP Volte this round. So far so good. Still in perfect condition. And they're a couple of eliminations away from hitting the double-digit mark.
Now, of course, slow and steady plays here by Team ZZ. So if you look at how they're positioned right now, Circle, this is the ZZ we've been seeing that's been making it to top 5, at least in the past. So not to jinx them at all, right now, this is, oh, there it is, the perfect shots. Nova, just like the rest of the teammates do it, has one frag under his belt. Yamzai continues the tear for Genesis Esports. My gosh, what's gonna stop them? Now, first casualties are Cloud. Falak goes away.
Oh, and that is thanks to Dep as well, knocking down one. Sem9, raining down the nades onto Aegon I8. IQQ now on his knees. Just above him is going to be Team QQ. Team ZZ, that is. Dep will pick up 1 point for himself. That's going to be 5 elimination points now for Sem9 as they switch their focus onto the inner side of the town.
Are we going to see a denial of that 2-digit frag mark for Aegon I8? You know what they say, Sir Cloud? The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Or the higher they fly, the lower you crash. So hopefully, this is not going to be the case. We're only 10 seconds away from getting to stage 7, but what a shot from Side A. Okay, so is the Empire crumbling, Sir Cloud? Genesis Esports already has 1 casualty and 1 knock under their belt, and that's their top fragger.
Yeah, it's tough if they lose that top fragger. Circle moves up to the northern side. Smile is still on his knees. Duksan just beside him. And look at this, SG from Team 5. Still at the river, still surviving.
Full gonna nominate it.
I gotta say, Sir Cloud, SG probably has kills right now, having stayed there for so long. But how did he open? Is it the end of the line for Genesis? Looks like it. Yamzai, though, puts 1 knock on Hyunbin. So we have Soaz and Hyunbin here representing Duksan as well as Saikse. Q, X, ZZZZ. Just a little shy of this move. They have a bit of damage. So Sir Cloud is up to Yamzai, I guess.
Yeah, he's going to be the man carrying the flag, wave the flag of Genesis Esports now. Whatever it is, whatever the outcome is, they already got a good amount of elimination points. Let's see if Zai can add on to that tally. As Zai now shows himself taken out by Y2MR from Team ZZ. Genesis Esports out, but they got 14 eliminations.
The survivalists are back on the charts, Sir Cloud. Team ZZ, no damage again. Complete squad. Only problem is Duksan Esports, they're still complete as well. Let's see. 3 links right here being Team Pi, Sem9, and Aegon I8. Specifically Team Pi, my gosh, they have got to be giving all their energies to SG right now.
Oh yeah, I mean, Team Pi, man, if this guy can pull off an insane clash with the end, it's going to be the most epic chicken dinner ever that we have seen. Just look at the competition right now. Welcome to top 5, by the way. It's been a while.
Yes.
And got Duksan and Sem9 who came with a chicken dinner in San Hall.
That's what I was saying. Sir Cloud, the survivalists are at it again. Team ZZ with Nova as the trading completed for Nova here. Oh, okay.
Subscribe 50
behavior though. Nova is out in the open. I don't know what the plan is here. I don't think he's engaging. Y2MR is he gonna pick him up? Yes, he is apparently. Or no, just maybe providing backup.
Oh, here we go. Backup is needed now. Okay, the movement here from Duksan going on to Team ZZ. It's going to be 4v4. But Sennywood flat onto the ground. Hyunbin traded back as well. And from Team 5, waiting behind still.
Oh, look at this. Picking off on the wounds of Seifu, we have Ducksun Esports here. Very, very close. I think that's why they're throwing a lot of these nades. They know the Team CZ is just nearby, and CXXN, I think he's going to try to fish out Cheesecake. I don't know. This is a very big separation between the players, and just like that, Seifu is out of there.
Dude, if Team Pie again,
Dewan,
investing in
masapay si Dewan, awa.
big here, I don't know, man. I don't know. That will be heroic. Give him an award for the. Oh no.
CXXN.
Oh
He
no.
He knows. Okay, so SG though, I don't know how long he'll be able to hold his breath, man. Again, like I said, Sir Cloud probably has skills right at this very moment. Cheesecake, I think CXXN really knows where they are. There goes Nova, there's the knock, and he does get Cheesecake. He does get Cheesecake, right?
Oh,
Nice.
man. Not gonna lie, whatever my prediction is, deep down inside me, I wanted to see SG do it. But yeah, it is what it is. But hey, now it's 3v2v2.5 now. As a Duxan looking to secure the chicken dinner. It's been a while since they last got one. And they have Saisei now looking over at Team CC. All of them pretty much in a circle.
Oh, look at that, they actually picked up Nova, Sir Cloud. Now we're back 3v3 here. Okay, Saisei. Good racing over there. Let's see, CXXN, look where he is. He's still so far away from the rest of the team. I think they're banking on him to watch their six.
Katep and Superboy's new QX Z keeping an eye on to 7-9 while Soas and Saisei looking over at Team CZ who was scored this chicken dinner. It's kind of hard to tell still. Anyone could score it. No one's been spotted out just yet. CXXN, we need to abandon the house soon.
I think Whiteside Mon doesn't have any medical. Oh, there it is. Forget that I said that. He does have some to spare. So I think they're fresh, ready to go for another clash. And CXXN, that's why I knew it, Sir Cloud. He was the point man. He's the guy that they're expecting to snipe out the rest of these players. Sem9 now suffering that scouting by CXXN. And you called it right, Sir Cloud. He now leaves the premises.
Yeah, he's getting prepared with a name. He knows that Superboy is somewhat there. QX just waiting for Superboy to show himself. That one name on the side of 7-9. They know exactly where they are. Blue will close in and CXXN will be the bait to 7-9 and take them all out. That is going to be a no-Korea finale.
Oh, but Sir Cloud, he is out of ammo. He has to try to probably loot a little bit, right? Just hide behind the smoke a little bit. His M416 is dry, so all he has now is his DPS. Oh, but there he is, re-scouted by QX quadruple Z. Oh man, there's a frag, but Y2 Edmond with a vengeance. Ladies and gentlemen, final players here. Duxan, oh, 1v1. Oh!
There you go, in the face with a winner chicken dinner from Duxan Esports.
Man, no regrets as well for Team CZ, Sir Cloud. Beautiful showing, but at the end of it all, Duxan Esports takes our first Erangel of the day in amazing fashion. Of course, just like you, I was hoping for either an Aegon I8 or Team Pie finish, but the numbers game and the outplays right here belong to Duxan Esports.
Man, the Duxan Esports. Woo. How they managed two teams at the same time? That was a beautiful. Of course, they had some help from CXXN who eliminated 7-9. So that was one clear. And the moment that happened, Duxan came in, they took over, and I wouldn't say becoming the third party, but they came in when CXXN was still like resetting itself.
Yeah, honestly, without CXXN, Sir Cloud, I think the meat wouldn't be that tender, right? It won't be good for the picking for some of the players. I'm not just talking about Duxan, but maybe even Sem9, right? Or at least because of the last two teams, one member each, Aegon I8 and Team Pie. If it wasn't for CXXN, that would have been a completely different story. Again, no one knew where SU was except CXXN.
Yeah, dude. If it was not at that house, he would have seen SG. Yeah. So he had a hunch that what if someone was there, and his hunch was on point. Okay, teams to watch. So Duksan Esports with the chicken dinner, and they have the one of the most traveled teams in this round. Aegon I included as well. For Genesis Esports, we've got Circle and around the area of Rosal, and Rosal is the regular draw spot, so naturally they didn't need to travel that much.
I was about to say that, Sir Cloud. The tyrannical Genesis Esports stayed in that particular zone in Rojak for so long, and they just eliminated teams left and right. So it goes without saying, of course, that they are one of the teams to watch out for. They might do it again later, Sir Cloud. Remember, we still have 2 more Erangels.
Yeah, but we're going to compare before we move on to that. Annyeong Hasayo, it was a Korean finish. So Duksan Esports and Team ZZ. Team ZZ, 2 more eliminations than Duksan Esports. But because Duksan Esports got the chicken dinner, so definitely they will have more points from Team ZZ. But I'm curious to see Genesis Esports. What's the final number for them?
My goodness, you're right, Sir Cloud. Actually, I'm highly considering the fact that they might be number 2 or 3 before. So let's see. Probably from Genesis. I'm making a guess. It is. There goes Smile.
Yep. Opportunity presented to them. Around 3 teams came to the compound. They won all their fights. Somebody from Genesis Esports has to get the MVP. And among them, it has to be from Smile, the MVP, the former frontliner MVP for this tournament. Now he is back and he wants to take that throne back for himself.
Okay, so this encounter between these teams, Sir Cloud, warranted this particular chart that we have right now. So Yamzai, he also basically caught up to Smile, right? Look at the contribution. They have the same exact team contribution, so only differing in damage. But again, good showing from Genesis Esports. Probably gonna do it again. Now CXXN, the point person, Sir Cloud, holding that house just to make sure that he protects the rest of ZZ for the time being. And this is one of the guys as well who did a lot of the heavy lifting for Aegon. Fala, Sir Cloud, he was one of the last members to go, actually.
Yeah, that nade that caught a double knockdown on the left side of Rosal. That was insane. That was the main reason why they won that fight. Looking at the points, right? So Genesis Esports 16 points, same amount of points with Team ZZ, despite them going out earlier than Team ZZ. You got Aegon I8 as well with 12 points, 7-9 with 10 points. So a good amount of teams with a double digit here. But that also means that on the other end, surprise, surprise, both Vampire and Vendra, number 1, number 2, 0 points.
That's what we were talking about a while ago, Sir Cloud. Unfortunately, the top scores supposedly are. They left without having a single point to don, right? Nothing to put in their pockets at this point. But Team Flash, of course, still a big demand to show up. Stuck down there with Nana, with Silch. But 274 explosives, ladies and gentlemen. So that on its own says a lot as to why the action was the way it is. This is also very nice for me to see, right? We got Demo here. He's part of the stats.
Yeah, we don't normally see him showing up here as one of the longest invitations on most of the other stats as well. Well, playing a support-ish role, so naturally, yeah, he don't get the sexy stuff. It's normally the frontliners who get it. But, yeah, whether the individual stats or not, that's not going to be important if the team's not up there. But of course, for ICs, when they're on page 1, they're kind of OP right now. Interesting, Kagendra is still has still not overtaken the Star with 8, but they're only 8 points behind.
Yeah, not bad of a showing, but of course, opposite that, Duksan Esports from page 2 has now skyrocketed to number 8, so now tied up with D+. Of course, a bit of a dip right there from DK. Let's see later on let's see more from DK moving forward. Right now, though, this is the tale of the tape. Team ZZ. Finally, Sir Cloud, we see them again at the top of the boards, making grand finals. So that's a statement.
Yeah, a significant jump for them. 5 spots up. 4 points, but the points are not that far. So I think you gotta keep an eye on that. 7-9, however, welcome to the top 18. The number that every team wants to meet. But that also means Esports goes down. T2K unfortunately goes further down as well as Search Esports despite the same amount of points, but because of the tiebreaker, they leapfrog TCK.
Imagine this close matches that we're seeing, or this close scores that we're seeing, sir. It's gonna be one more heartbreaker if we see that kind of gap as soon as we head to our finals, right? We don't want to see 18 and 19 literally just be 1 point apart, because it could have been anybody's game. If you manage to secure that one frag or like your